Can I just say thank fuck for that? Oh my god. Hello. Now the question is, can you hear me? What is the music like? What is the Ugh. Hello everyone. Oh my god, it's been forever and a day. And I have some slight sad news. My technical difficulties were that, what do we call it? I can't get my camera to work. It just won't be recognized. The green light was on, and it just so I'm the voice of God today. So I didn't need to put any makeup on. This is great. My nuggies are still in the air fryer. I needed to get them out. I had the nuggies ready and everything. Yeah, camera, 4K. What good is a 4K camera if you plug it in and yeah, just nothing, nada, zilch. You get what I mean? So we're just gonna have to have slight technical difficulties today, but tomorrow I promise we'll be back to full speed. What does save mean? Save means it's normally my reminder to actually save so that I don't cry when Maya crashes and I haven't saved. But yeah, hi everyone. It's been like a good, how many months? I think it's been like 8 months, right? Also, are we okay with the sound levels, like my voice to the music? Because I think I basically just had to re-input everything. Nothing was linked still, and you know, I'm not that organized. Sound is good, perfect. Okay, yeah. The last time I streamed, it was maybe November. I think it was like November. So it's been a while. I've been flying all around the world and also being depressed in my room, just working, being like, I need to get my work done. So I'm glad to be back. It's going to make me so much more productive, guys. I've been awful without you. What happens is cause severe depression, but I don't want to cause severe depression, so I suppose I should just stick around, right? Then I've been similar to, oh, I missed your birthday. Turn the music down a tad. I can do that. I think I've turned it down a bit. But yeah, where have I been? Oh yeah, after that, I went to Bali for 2 months. I was in Berlin for a month to do the Kitchen 2.0. Where else did we go? Went to Paris, went to Venice, and now I'm back home. I'm happy to be back. I'm just like, let's get this first one done, and I get to announce what the next set is. So, has anyone got any guesses? I'm gonna get my little setup sorted. Let me get my little Pinterest board open. See if anyone knows me at all well. Your guess is London. I'm not gonna put my little screen on. Coastal 2.0. Bloody hell, I don't need to see Coastal again for a long while. It's not London. It's it could be a living room. A living room is part of it. A Bob Marley set. No, it's not. Brutalist 2.0. It's not. It's not. French. No, it's not French. Now, when I was trying to think of this, so I have a little something planned with Felix in 2 months' time. it could have started now, but it's more of a set for, I feel like it's cozier autumn vibes. So I was like, let's finish our current sets and then we've got like 2 months to play with and then we'll start it. So I had a little think about what my favorite sets were that I've done in the past and where I really thought I was cooking on gas. You know, like what personally did I enjoy doing? What did I think was successful? And what would I like to do again? So in my eyes, this is just my eyes, I don't know if the numbers match up for patrons or anything, but in my eyes, some of my two favourite sets were Brownstone and Octave. And I'm like, what do these two have in common? They're basically like a bougie setting with some modern furniture, right? And I'm like, I feel like I could do this. And so I was thinking, what kind of setting can I do this? Granted, I could have quite easily done a London set on this one. Bougie setting, nice furniture. It could have been London, but I picked a different city. Now, Octave was based on Paris. So, yeah, we love a good, like, I think that's my personal, if money was like no problem, my dream place would be a Georgian townhouse with fully renovated, all modern interiors. Andrea, I would love to New York, but I can't do New York because Felix just did Soho. We are not stateside. We are in Europe. Now, there's also like a lot of times I get asked maybe if I could do some like mid-century modern furniture. Now, when I say mid-century modern furniture, it should only spring one place in your mind. Only one country for me is mid-century modern in Europe. No, it's not Germany. It's not Spain. Think of where the most... That's right. Copenhagen. All of the mid-century modern design classics are basically from Denmark. So I was like, well, let's do a little set for Copenhagen. So I'm gonna put my little thing on. Are we ready? We have the apartment Copenhagen. And we're gonna have some lovely walls. We're gonna have the doors. We're gonna have, but we're gonna have slightly more chill. I think a slightly more chill vibe than Octave or Brownstone. It doesn't take itself too seriously. We have like, yeah, they're design classics, but they're everyday pieces of furniture. So I hope you guys are gonna love it. I have some things pinned. The way some of these are on my book, yeah, I'm just like, there's a lot of these items that honestly, I know I get asked, I know like Perez is like the #1 person for asking for MCM furniture. And I'm like, I need a certain way to do it. And I feel like this is the best way I can think of to do it. So basically, if you ain't Danish, you ain't coming into this set, okay? That is it. That is the one. You've got to be Danish. If you're not Danish, you ain't coming in. So I have a few things. Oh, geez, do I have my? Yeah, I do have my iPad here. So I have a few things pinned. So the inspiration from this, I was browsing, I think called Instagram, and I discovered there's a Danish interior designer, and I'm going to call her a designer in general. Just, is she furniture or is she, yeah, furniture and product designer, called Louise Rowe. And she has a daughter called Sophia Rowe, and Sophia Rowe's Copenhagen apartment was on Instagram, and I clicked through, and it's like a Vogue France little overview, and I was like, damn, that's a nice apartment. So that was kind of what triggered me as well. Happy Bride Month to you too. Cries. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm totally being totally racist. And if you ain't Danish, you ain't coming in. I'm sorry. So the doors in Sophia Rowe's apartment are redonkulous. Let me find this proper article. It's on here. I know it is. I had this all prepared and then I had to restart my computer, so I'm not so prepared anymore. I want the picture where she's in front of the doors. I swear I saw it a second ago. Sorry, I'm just having a bit of a moment. You know when you... Like, this is her front door. Sim's lovely new bed and fine. Felix is Soho bed cheap. I did tell him. I feel like he's done the age-old thing. So, if you don't know, in The Sims, they actually give each bed a unique tuning. Like, there isn't like a default tuning for bedding. And I think maybe I told it with his last one. I discovered, like, I didn't know this before, I discovered that even if you have a cheap bed and you put its like comfort rating to 10, your Sims still see it as a cheap bed, because I think in the tuning there's like, it has the chance of getting the mood lit of like having a bad back for a cheap bed. So I think it's still you can still get that mood lit even though it's comfort 10. So I changed my tuning now to be, where is she? There's this little poochie. Your Sim was critiquing the wish bonus. Why is that? What was there to critique? They can do this? So yeah, I'm sorry for your bed. Why get that buff? You have your Sim upgrade, mate. Yeah, I don't know. I would have thought that the cheapness should be connected to the comfort rating, but it's not. They just, each bed has its own unique tuning, and so I changed mine to have the tuning of one of the Queen Anne beds because they see that as high quality. You did not miss the doors. I'm about to. Look, okay, don't get too attached to these doors because they're not going to go in The Sims like this, because these are way, way too much. Okay, I'm going to open this in a new tab. This is her door. Look at the door. It has so much detail. In The Sims, you know? But she has this most ridiculous... They are super stunning. We can be inspired by them. They are super fancy, right? So I'm like, let's just pare them back a tiny bit. So I feel like we should either... I feel like this is a little bit too much. I think I would like to take this, like, you know, this curve out of the inner panel is correct. We can do some kind of molding, but I just don't think this extra jutty out bit is gonna work. I feel like we don't have enough real estate in The Sims to get this to work. Look at the Berlin set for reference. Actually, I have discovered many a difference, but a good nightclub's a private club. It's difficult to do. It's difficult to do community lot CC. It's just people don't build community lots so much. But she did, yeah. Basically, I was like, oh, I envy you. Look at all the detail. The things are really lovely. But I've found many a door. I have many a door for reference. Ever thought of doing a decorative vehicle? I haven't thought about doing a decorative vehicle because that would be a lot of work. Like making a car in The Sims would be an item that would probably bust my brain, and at the end of it, it would just be decorative. So yeah, Max 20 has done a full set just based on being like a garage set with cars, but I'm gonna tell you the difference between Max 20 and me. I have to do a set and release it every month. Max 20 just works on a set for as long as it takes him to finish it, and then he releases it. So for my working patterns, it's just not viable. The Clean collection is done already. It had part 6 has just gone into early access. Was it part 6? Yeah, 5 and 6 is in early access, and then technically had 8 parts because the Kitchen 2.0 is also in with Clean. Do you know what? I need to press play on my own music. I'm here bored out of my skull. Right. But yeah, I think these doors are cool. I want to kind of treat this done and dusted with a dodgy sofa. How dare you, Carol? Do you know what? That sofa's an absolute pain in the butt. So Carol here is the chief bug reporter, and she likes to make my life miserable by spotting all bugs in my CC. You'd be surprised the amount of people never report bugs, but Carol does. And so the Sims were sitting the wrong way round on the corner piece. The corner piece on my Clean collection is not only a corner piece, but is also an ending. So it needs 2 seating positions. And so, unfortunately, we do have, what's it called? Sectional sofas in the game. We have sectional sofas, right? But you can't just take the rigs from the corner piece of a sectional sofa and add it into an item by itself. It just stops working. And yeah, which is very, very annoying. You can't just use it. It has to have like the whole entire sofa, and I did not want like all of those pieces of sofa. Honestly, the sectional sofas have too many pieces. As a creator, I'm going to say this. I also don't think you guys even use half the pieces that are included in a sectional sofa. It's kind of like an island. A kitchen island has so many pieces, and no one ever uses like the special corner things. A suctional. It is a suctional. Hey Perez, I was talking about you. Totally missed it. I was saying that you're the number one person that wants MCM furniture. So, congratulations. You won. It's the sectional. I can't do that. So I decided I was going to be a clever clogs. And use an ottoman rig to make my corner piece. And then I just delete out the positions I don't need and just leave 2 functional for your Sims to sit in. I did that. I tested it in game. It worked. I was like, good to go. Somehow your Sims can still sit in the positions that I have deleted. You know, I'm just like, how, what, when? So apparently none of the rigs matter for people to sit down on ottoman. They don't care. They're just like, what? You removed the rig? I don't give a damn. I'm still sitting my ass here. So if I wanted to not have that happen, I'd probably have to make 1 rig for the left. I'd have to do a left version, a right version, and then I don't even know how I'd make a corner one. Yeah, it would be like 3 extra bits. You'd have to kind of decipher and rotate it. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes, you know, whenever you feel comfortable making content in The Sims, do you know what happens? They just mess you up. They change the way they work all the time. They honestly, you're like, oh, this is the order that you put windows in the game in. Oh, okay, I'll do that. Next one, no, completely different order. What we really need, by the way, is more open drawer kitchen pieces. We love this. Oh, yeah, that is a cool one. It's just finding things to put in the drawers that make it interesting. Oh, by the way, yeah, I'm sorry to say that this set will not contain a kitchen. It will not. So Sims Summit is for the MCM pack. Yes, 2 months. Cards. Yes, you can ask a question. Everyone can ask questions. Hey, Sims. Sims. I'm like, and this is going to be Sims INA Cafe. God, here comes a time where I get to like butcher usernames all the time again. Oh, I've missed this. What does MCM mean? It means mid-century modern. I will show you some furniture pieces. And in the mid-century modern movement, Denmark was prolific in making some of those pieces. To be honest, it doesn't affect the gameplay, so I'm fine. I made a little faux chaise with a single piece and ottoman, so they sit weird on that anyway. You see, the ottoman pieces are ottoman. I just move things around. It works. I wish you could just export the rigs and slots from the corner piece of a sectional sofa and add it. Because I promised myself that I wouldn't make an item into a sectional sofa unless it actually required it. Like, it's really nice and tidy for your catalogs to have everything in like one item and pick the pieces. But I'm just making unnecessary pieces. Like, in real life, I made all of the pieces that are included in the sofa in real life. I made. So it has a universal corner and ending, a middle piece, a 2-seater. It had the 3-seater as well. Shelf or bookcase, do you think? I think so. I have a shelving unit written down. Oh, do you know what is poopy? I have all my books here. Tomorrow I will show you. I got so many books. How many books did I buy? 1, 2. Oh, I bought 5 books on the subject. And my plan was to show you like items from the books, but my camera doesn't work today. So apologies again. You know every piece in history. Yeah, I thought I would kind of like to make it that I do put the history of the item, the designer that I'm going to say inspired by, because we don't want any copyright problems here. I would put it in the description. You know, we're all about educating people. Managed to find the cells you and Felix did for the living room when looking up stuff for this. Yeah, Felix was in Copenhagen. We're Monday. He was in Copenhagen for the 3 days of design, and he managed to see the living room shelves in real life, and also the kitchen in real life. Not talking to MCM American. Yeah, we're going European, just because I thought I could make some nice walls. The doors would be amazing. They have these windows as well. So basically, I think we're gonna do like a door. Let's just say like a door like this. They always have this extra bit here. So this door is actually wider than this one. When they fit together, there's this like plain section in the middle where the handle is. Post the pics in the server. Oh, I'm gonna I can't currently post them, but I will show them tomorrow. Which program or site do you use to create your website? Oh, Squarespace. Yeah, Squarespace to build it and host it. Remember, I was out walking tonight and I saw a weird looking cat and got close. It was actually a tiny bulldog eating grass, and her name was... Sarah, where is this? This is very off topic. Uh-oh. Apparently Siri decided that I was talking to him. I'm not talking to you, Siri. Jesus. Do you know Mine Cats? Yes. Mine Cats. His name is Nicholas. Nicholas? Yeah. What was I going to say? Yeah, so we're going to do some doors. Probably a door, this double door, open and close version for the medium wall height with this kind of straight across part. And then I think I'd like to make one for a taller wall height with like this extra part at the top. So I don't want to get too bogged down in like build buy items, but there is one thing I really want to try and make it look like in the game. Where, if I can find a good one. Okay, this is Sophia Rowe's apartment again, but do you see how this is recessed? Like these doors are recessed. I really want to try and make that happen. In The Sims, all the doors always open inwards. I think in real life that's true as well, right? Doors always open into the space, into your house, into the room. The apartment's so Parisian. Well, they're actually not. But I can tell the difference now between Parisian interiors and Scandi ones. I can't tell the difference between Swedish and Danish ones. But yeah, I like this extra bit at the top. It's either gonna... This one I think is a bit too much, so I want the inside bits, but I would do a simpler casing. Of course, it's going to be this casing for these bits. Odds on getting transom windows over a door. Not going to happen, I would say. Honestly, on my research, I haven't seen a single one. Got my book on Nordic Classic. I'll send it to you later. See what. Okay, I think I've got a few books. I even have a book. I'm looking to the side of me. And just literally, I have so many books. I just have piles of them. I have another mid-century modern furniture book. But yeah, there is lots of mid-century modern furniture, but of course we're sticking with Danish. All these doors look like they cost more than my existence. Right? Sometimes you just need to know what detail to remove for The Sims. Like, for example, okay, this door in real life is bloody epic, right? If I had that door, if I had an interior like this, I think I would have actually probably died from the mad hysteria I would have from having achieved my life goals. But, right, that in The Sims is way too busy. You have to, like, to get the same vibe, you could get the same vibe, but you would remove so much of this detail. It's just too much for The Sims. So the plan is, right, I'm getting out my little iPad. Oh my god, is my iPad dead? Why does this always happen? Every time, without fail, my iPad is dead when I go to use it. It's not even old. Hold on, I'm plugging it in. I was prepared. But what about this bop? What is the bop? I'm listening to Ariana Grande on repeat. So I can't relate. I've got different music in my ears. If I had that door up, my cat would find a way on top of it. Yeah. Sims gonna need to get saving again. They are. I'm sorry, your Sims. This is not gonna be a cheap set. Even though it's gonna be kind of relaxed, right? A relaxed interior. That doesn't mean it's cheap. An intercom. That's an interesting concept. Look, I'm trying to think of clutter items to do. Okay, yeah, I kind of got distracted. My mentality with this set and moving forward with future sets is that I would kind of like to mix it up a little bit. I would like to tackle it as if it's more of a Sims kit. You know, like, I know we all have different thoughts about EA's kits, right? But they're, say, 25 items, and you have a kind of variety of items. You can have build items in them. You can have clutter items, storage, comfort. You can have all types. And I'd like to make it kind of like a wider variety of items in one set. Sculptural limestone staircase. Well, I'm not thinking I need a staircase in this one. I would like to focus in. So it's called the apartment Copenhagen because I wanted to narrow in on kind of like the living dining area of an apartment. So I see living and dining in this. I see the structural things like the windows, the doors, wallpapers. I would like to do floors. And if there's shelving, then I would like to be able to put some like clutter items up on the shelving. Things to make the home look lived in is what I would like. I just think, yeah, in the kits there's kind of a nice mix of items. And a lot of time, you know, I do sets for like 7 months. A lot like Coastal, I did Coastal have 8 parts. Clean basically has the same. It's very much, I'm very focused in on like, this is build month. We have 5 million doors. We have 5 million windows. And then I'm like, oh my god, I'm burnt out already. So yeah, I would like a nice variety so we don't burn out. We need to keep our brain satisfied. Bauhaus with this style would be a good match. Yeah, we're kind of doing all Danish furniture. You always love new artwork if you're looking for clutter. Yeah, I'm trying to think of artwork for this. I'm coming up short at the moment, so I need to probably do some research on some like Danish artists. Belle Epoque on Beaux Arts proportions. Yeah, from looking at these proportions, I've seen some apartments in Berlin or even Munich that have similar doors. You could honestly find the same doors there, but the only thing that, to be quite honest, makes it different is I always see the Scandi walls always have this at the bottom. This extra trim here, that's how I can tell it's a Scandi interior, is this trim at the bottom. And then they always have, you know, the top bit as well. But the bottom decorative, I'm going to call it a skirting board, right? Like if it was in Paris, it wouldn't be that, look like that. Hey, Honey Masons. This border style looks so nice. Can't wait to see what we get. Yes. Hopefully we can start. I think I'd probably start on the door today. But yeah, I just have lots of doors pinned. Also, windows. They're quite interesting windows. Let me see if I can see a good example of it. This is kind of an example. They're also recessed. I'm not going to do curved ones, but they have this outside frame that goes all the way to the floor with the windowsill, and they always have like radiators underneath. This I know is not a Scandi interior, but it's the same principle. They always have this frame around. Like the radiator, yeah. I feel like I might do. This is the thing. In The Sims, the walls are very slim, right? So to make things look built in and like they have depth is almost like Mission Impossible. So I'm gonna try and make like the doors look as deep as possible, but still we have this whole problem of walls in The Sims are slim. Lived in an Altbau, old building journey, similar windows. Yeah, they have similar windows. The difference I can see between German windows, the opening is different. The opening for these is very particular for the Scandi ones. And also in Germany, they're like double. They have an inside and an outside opening. But these Scandi ones only seem to have one window to open. There's not an inside and outside. Like the stretch out the shop the look ones. Oh, Felix did shop the look? He did radiators. Have to do the room tour to make. Well, I'm still hoping that one day we get to do like a half wall, like a half wall depth. You know, like I don't want to draw a whole entire wall depth. I want a half wall, please. Even a quarter one would do. Yeah, can I just like be able to draw on the half tile and on the quarter tile to make a room? What are your hopes and thoughts about Sims 5? I'm interested in your opinions here. I feel like my opinion's going to be unpopular, but I'm not actually a fan of all the customization. I said what I said, okay? I'm not particularly a fan of all the customization. Like, for example, I'm telling you that I'm going to make this very specific looking door, right? If it's Sims 5 and there's all this customization, sorry, we're going to call it Project Renee. If there's all this customization, that means I have to make like this item have, I don't know, how many options? How many options is... I'm gonna, for example, this, right? I'm gonna make it and it's gonna have this top. Then it's gonna need a different design top to put on it. Then we're probably gonna have different inner cassettes. We're gonna have different handles. We're gonna have to... how long is that gonna take me to make? And yeah, choice paralysis. Honestly, me in Sims 3 was a walking disaster. It was like, how do I pick? How do I pick? There's almost like a point where too much choice turns into a negative rather than a positive. So things like, I think what would be great, yes, I agree with having a color wheel. You were walking away. Yes, I totally was. Having things like a color wheel, great idea. I still don't know how I feel about being able to change the size of stuff. Like, for example, having a 3-seater sofa and then pulling it and making it a 2-seater sofa. I don't even think I need that. Also, the texturing process. I'm going to tell you now, the quality of texture will decrease by adding in all these extra functionality things. The texture quality will decrease because I can't do things like, oh, let me paint on a crease here, let me do all this extra detailing to make this look perfect, because it has to be customizable. I have to be able to drag it out, and then if you've painted creases on something, creases don't look too cute dragged out. Like scrolling Netflix, not known to watch because there's too much. Honestly, I would like more choice than The Sims 4, but less choice than The Sims 3. So things like having separate meshes for, I don't know, the bed frame and the mattress on it. I would like choices like that. But still, I think less choice would be better. Oh, by the way, we haven't even talked about this. Talking about Netflix. Has everyone watched Bridgerton season 3 part 2? Okay. So we went totally wayward. But yeah, so we're trying to do these windows, and these windows are very like inset again. And then they always come down to the floor as well. So I think from the inside I want to do this coming down to the floor bit. Not even watch season what Carol, like, get out. That's it. Like, you haven't even watched season 1. I don't know what... actually, you should leave now and just start watching. I'll sacrifice a viewer, okay? Just please. Please don't. I can't believe it. Also, best one is actually the Queen Charlotte spin-off. That was even better. I think for me, it was even better than season 1 of Bridgerton. You're going to watch Bridgerton eventually. Preferred it. It was. I preferred... It was so nice. That one was... Yeah, I watched season 3 that... I think season 3 was better than season 2. But I rewatched season 2 and I thought, this wasn't as bad as I remember it. Oh, the casting was so good and the writing was... You're a pro procrastinator. Sarah, me and you are very alike. I can procrastinate. So yeah, we talked about windows, talked about doors. Let me find my little list. My iPad is back on now. But we've got 2%. Oof. I did write this down when I wasn't supposed to be working. What has been thought happened to their helpers? Their helpers? Oh, the two of them, the two guys. Don't forget your nuggies. Oh, my nuggies are like, they've been in the air fryer sitting there for an hour now. They must be cold. Okay, we're just going to push on through. Copenhagen, I would like to do a window. The most common thing is like a 2-tile window. Voila, 2-tile window. Again, the frame comes down to like the floor or meets the skirting board, even though this is more modern, it's a simpler thing. Yeah, those two. So this is always like a 2-tile thing. I would like to be, if I was clever, hopefully I can mesh it in a way that we can also make a 3-tile version, because I've seen one that I quite liked, and maybe like a single tile one. But otherwise, I would actually be happy with just like this. This is a good one. See, it's like a 2-tile. It has there where the radiator would be. It's just that, yeah, as I said, the windows, the walls in The Sims are way shallower. Oh, I just realised I've got top chat on and not live chat. Let me switch it. Oh. Hello, Sixum. You're saying your beautiful friend. Yes, beautiful because you can't see my face today. How are we doing? Only one window. Well, we're going to try and make it that there's more than one window. I think I could probably do the same height window for whether you have medium or tall. I'm also going to say I'm very, very sorry for those of you that prefer a good short wall height, okay? I'm sorry. This is not going to be a set for you. A window bench. I haven't seen one on my research travels. Oh, these rivers are all you start. I love them. Thank you. We're a medium. I love a good medium height. When I started using Felix's CC, I was like, damn, I'm always on this tall wall height. But medium would be my preference. It was like about my women taller than me. Oh, look, I can guarantee that's going to happen. Never in a short wall height. I'm personally not, unless I'm doing a different style. Sometimes I get requests for certain things in short wall heights, and I'm just like, yeah, it's not really a thing. You know? We're looking at these like turn of the century, super fancy, opulent apartments. They're not going to be on the short wall height. Window with that depth looks very original. It would be nice to have it in the gap. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, Alex, I'm like, how do I make it look like that? How? Well, first of all, I don't think we could probably fit a cassette in it. It's probably just going to have to be plain, but try and make it deep. A windowsill? Yeah, windowsill like this. That's a windowsill there. Seeing the person very high, so no problem when you see it. Yeah. You're going to talk about sorry, I saw this before. What was you saying? Talk about the ceiling. Yes. Yeah. Tall walls. Tall, predominantly medium, I would say it's aimed at. So yeah. Possibly 2-tile, 3-tile, possibly one tile window. I think I probably would do the one tile, maybe, I don't know. I'm trying to not have every version of every window. You know, we're trying to give you like a kind of bite size. This is not the complete master collection of everything Danish. You get what I mean? You just thought if you're bred in a California MCM in the desert. Yeah, I get that one. But don't worry, the furniture will fit in. It's just the windows and doors. Well, they're not for that. I would also, I thought would be cool. We have these really nice doors that we're going to have inside. I know in the game now, like we can change the windows in a regular apartment. We can change the windows, but you still can't change the front door into the apartment. But I thought it still would be a cool idea. Lots of us use Tool, right? The Tool mod. That I would like to do a front door version of these double doors. So like with a different lock and like a peephole or something. I'm sure I pinned one somewhere, but you know, when it comes to finding it to show you guys, but you get what I mean. Something that looks more like a front door so that you can have the outside can be a color and then the inside would match your interior. So a different color on each side, which is possible in the game. I feel like I have one pinned somewhere. Peephole, yeah. Do you want a little inspo trip? Heels is great for Danish design. Yeah, I think I've got a lot. The only thing I don't have is more sofas. But also I'm open to having like modern day stuff in there as well. So I would very much like it to be an apartment that you would find right now. You love this front door version. I built a lot of apartment buildings and never feel like it's a matching front door option. Yeah, so you can make the inside like to match. Predominantly you're going to use white, right? But from my like research and pinning stuff, I really like some of the colors that have been used. So I think there's going to be a lot of new colors that I need to make. Like for example, the ceiling in this, the color is so nice. And I just, when I do this, I get all these different colors. I like these kind of they're pastels, but they're also, there's vibrant colors that somehow they're vibrant, but they're still not burn your eyes out stuff. You know, like they managed to do colors in a good way. Like for example, this table is bright AF, but still doesn't burn your eyes. Like those are some bright walls, but still it's slightly knocked back a little bit so your eyes aren't burning. So that's my aim. Yeah, white is a staple. So like I'd probably do like different colors for the outside of the door. Like you could have all these vibrant colors, blah 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 blah, and then the inside will still be white. So you don't have to have a bright coloured front door and then it mismatches your apartment. And also, we now have Sims 4 for rent, so you can make your own little scanty apartment, like the whole entire building if you wanted to be honest. Had the green ceiling pinned? Yeah, I have the word ceilings in my brain, but I can't think of a ceiling. For rent is broken AF. What's wrong with it? Tell me. I'm so out of touch with this stuff now. Oh yes, Bang & Olufsen is Danish, and I was looking at the TVs and I was like, I definitely have a Bang & Olufsen speaker on the list. Ceiling texture. Yeah, I just think like a plain ceiling, because I do plan on making the top of the wallpaper ornate. So this was my plan for the top of the wallpaper. This was an inspiration, as in, like, some of these are super complicated. Again, in The Sims, it's a bit too fine a detail. But I thought this, you almost just need a suggestion of decoration, and in The Sims it works. So yeah, we have a decorative cornice top piece, but then I'm just like, I feel like the ceiling would be plain, but we can make a nice a plain texture for the ceiling to match the walls. The only thing is, don't expect it to match perfectly, because ceilings in The Sims are dark AF versus the walls. In Brighton's a nice scanty apartment would be nice, yeah. The lot classification. I thought with the lot classification you just needed to... There was a bug in there when I first built with it. I think it's like I had to build it as a residential, and then at the end I could turn it into a... What is that classification for lot? I don't even know what it is. But an apartment? Yeah. Apartment, I could zone it as an apartment and then divide up my stuff. Simple cornice work. I wanted it to be a slightly I think this is a nice balance. There's some decoration at the top, and that can then have a plain ceiling. A rosette. I was thinking of a rosette. I haven't seen any as of yet, because I'm thinking the ceilings that I've seen quite a few coloured ceilings, but again, look, this is plain. I've seen some, like this one has more decoration, but that's impossible to do as a floor, which is, you know, it's like a repeating thing. So if you want a certain amount of decoration, it does have to be like a placeable item, like a rosette. So I'm on the lookout for one. It is in my mind. I'm trying to find back to my list again. Yeah, so front apartment door, double interior door, closed one, the open one. I thought about a single interior door. I have one somewhere here as reference. And I think I liked it. Oh, I have this. It has like a slight. Is it a slightly different sign? Not really. I know there was another one that I had pinned. But yeah, having a single interior door, so you don't always have to have the double doors. And of course it will be then also be shorter. For this one. Don't mind a placeable one. Yeah, I think the placeable one makes sense. But yeah, I like these ones, and then it had like a single door. See, it's much shorter. What else? The painted walls and trims, so definitely walls. Something going on. Something probably like this. Now, I had this wainscoting, this kind of vibe, but I feel like that is optional. That is a, like, if we have time I'll do it, which we never have time, so... But I do like these walls. And I've seen them many, 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 many times on my travels. So I'm like, I would love to be able to do something like that. A radiator. We have a lot of radiators. There's a lot of decor ones in the game and also CC ones. So I almost don't feel like I need to make a radiator. That deep red ceiling. Which one was this one? So I miss it. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, trying to do this in The Sims is kind of Mission Impossible as well. Mind you could. But yeah, I think I just want to experiment with more colour in this one. Wainscoting cabinet with the core bulb details. Yeah, I don't know what kind of cabinet we have. I have, I think I have one in my books, but I don't think even I have any cabinets saved on this. Wood flooring. So if you wanted to, a lot I've seen, you could also use my octave floors, because literally that is my octave flooring. But what I liked is that in these apartments they just had floorboards. I'm trying to find a good example. Boom. These and they're floorboards that are the whole width of the room. There are no breaks in them. And I was like, they're a lot slimmer as well. So yeah, I wanted to do flooring like that. This is a stuck ceiling decoration. Yeah, I think a placeable bit of ceiling decoration is I would like to try. Quick question, can we have another trunk? No, you could never. I want you to imagine what it was like for me making that trunk. I just want you to like think back to the days when I made that playhouse, right? I want you to think back to those days and imagine what I was like making that trunk. That trunk was the never-ending mesh. Every time I was like, oh yeah, I've done another detail. Oh, there's another one to do. Usually very white washed, yeah. Oh, there was one detail. Okay, this is me being totally anally retentive, right? But my favourite detail is that every single door I've pinned, they always paint over the hinges. There is no such thing as a metal hinge. They've always painted them over. So we are also having painted over hinges, okay? I'm just putting it out there. Then someone stole it. Oh, guys, I didn't tell you about this drama of someone's. It's been so long. Someone stole the playhouse, the mesh for it, and converted it for Grand Theft Auto 5. First of all, I'm like, why do you want a playhouse in Grand Theft Auto 5, which is alpha AF? The textures are so realistic. There was nothing realistic about the playhouse. So yeah, that one got taken. Yeah, but first of all, I'm like, why? Second of all, I was like, you didn't even ask. Yeah, Annie went right with it. A brolly stand. That might be a nice piece of clutter. I'll write that down. Brolly stand. Brolly. Yeah, I haven't got clutter pieces decided at all. Yeah, the Coastal Collection Playhouse. So I contacted the creator. First of all, there's someone that aren't on any social media. They only had their own private Discord. So I had to join the Discord, find them, click them, send them a message. And I was like, it's come to my attention. Oh, actually, I have the message. Let's just do the message. I actually have it saved on my desktop for this. I think I was polite. Can I just add? Let me know if I've been polite. I'll read it out. I said, hi there, it's come to my attention. Stolen one of my meshes. and you're trying to pass it off as your own, please refrain from doing so as against my terms for use, and it's just plain rude. Stealing CC is not some quick way for you to earn some money. Please respect those that have talent and put a lot of hours into their work. Right? So then she sends me a screenshot of this. A screenshot telling me that I should raise a ticket. I'm sorry. You've stolen my mesh and you want me to apparently act like an adult and raise a ticket to report it. In what world? Look, I'm sorry, but I just don't get it. But everyone's got, yeah. Okay, I see how I have to go about this now. First, I don't claim anything as my own. It says I convert. I'm not sure if it's obvious. Well, obviously not. But this is a new business, meaning I'm new to this. So a lot of these things are not known at the moment. I can respect you for coming to me DM, but what I can't respect is the way you approach me. Nice talk. Right? I'm just like... I'm sorry, but I don't care whether it's a brand new business. We're going to put business in air quotes here. A brand new business or one that's like 10 years old. Just asking permission is like a normal... We don't need to cancel. They're not even on Reddit. I don't know where they are, but they're not on any social media. Yeah, I just asking permission. Just a simple, hey, I wanted to convert this. Is it okay? I just honestly, I'm gonna sound really old saying this, but who is raising these people? Like, I just never, ever would think, let me take someone's item, convert it for another game, and charging people money, by the way. This is not for free. This is charging people money for content she's just stolen. Well, okay, we'll say taken, reappropriated. How I don't understand the mentality. I just don't get it. It's one thing saying like, oh, I'm gonna take, you know, some people want to take something and recolor it and share it for free. I don't allow it, but I could understand the mentality of wanting to do recolors, right? And giving it out, but not when you're taking it to another game and then selling it for like $15. I didn't even charge $15 for it in the first place. Can you watermark your code? Well, it's not code. And Amy, do not remember the whole debacle of, what was it? Doxing Gate. Because people turned a creator putting a watermark into that they were tracking people. Right? So we need to step away from the subject. If you steal something from store, the police aren't going to make a ticket. They're going to come for you. Yeah, exactly. So anyway, it went back and forth. Right? It's like, if you would have come to me in a respectful manner, I would have simply understood and kindly removed your product. It's not that hard. I know. Look, this is the Sims community. Anything can be twisted. Anything can be twisted to be, I don't know, seen as another way. You know, everything can be twisted some way. Like, I use WeTransfer. I've had people say that WeTransfer is some dodgy place now because I use WeTransfer to host stuff. I'm just like, I just realised now I've got these lights on because I was supposed to be streaming with a camera, and I have no... I don't need these lights on. I have bright lights in my face. There isn't even kids in GTA 5. Who knows why they need a playhouse then? I don't know. The ones who told me about the house put their logo on the content now, but people still don't. Yeah, this same creator that took the playhouse took another creator's content, and I'm telling you, they took it to the extreme of taking their promo images and removing the watermark, the creator watermark they had on their images, and using that to showcase their conversions. So not only could they not even take their own promo images of it to promote it, they also took the item and just removed any existence of the previous creator. First thing is, when you convert something, like, do you not give credit to the original creator when you convert something? I thought that was like step one, at least. Well, actually no, step one is to ask permission. Step two is to make sure you credit the original creator, even if you're just converting. The only kids in GTA is on a website in GTA where they get unalived by... What the hell? It's the decent... Yeah, I just... You know, common decency. That's all we're asking for. Just treat people how you would like to be treated. I don't think anyone wants stuff stolen from them, or... It's just something I would never think of doing. Like, it just doesn't enter my head, so that's why I find it really difficult to understand other people that do it. You know, like those ones that are on the gallery and they download a really nice house and then they just re-upload it and they're like, this is mine, and they do it for praise. Yeah, that one, I don't get it. Anyway, we said wainscoting, wood flooring, fireplace. Oh, this is back to my other bit. Fireplace. The Scandi do love a good ceramic fireplace. Well, they're calling it a stove, I think. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not that big of a fan. And also, Felix made one for his Berlin set. So I'm wondering if I could just do a slight cheat. See, I saw this. And it's ceramic, but it's smaller. You know? So you still know it's Scandi because it's ceramic, but they are normally these big ones. So I have a few of those. I'll decide as we go along. It would be like me seeing a living room sofa and bring it to my... Yeah, I'm surprised some of my stuff isn't in, like, what was it? Bloxburg or whatever? Sam is the big boss of EA as well. Yeah, don't you know that I run EA? According to the wider community. Apparently I run EA. I tell them exactly what to do. I told them to bring back early access. That was me, single-handedly. I single-handedly made a multi-billion-dollar corporation change their policies overnight. All from my bedroom. I think that's even more impressive, to be quite honest. Hey, Aaron. You're late. What's the... It's called the Apartment Copenhagen. Well, that's my very long title. And the vibe are bougie walls, doors, original features, but with some very lovely mid-century modern furniture inside. So slightly more relaxed. It's a good fireplace to have in bedrooms because it's small. Yeah. You love Felix's and also never use it. Yeah, I'm undecided about the fireplaces. I'm like, every single one I see has them, right? But I don't know if I personally want to use it. And a lot of the time, I need to personally want to use it in order to put the labor in. Not Roblox. Yeah, well, look. You're currently refurbishing, restoring my friend's Copenhagen apartment. I'll get the plans low as I have all the fireplaces. Yeah. I see a lot in the corner as well, fireplaces. I'm like, maybe I could do a round one. Felix has already done a square one. Also, there's one thing that the one item I'm most looking forward to, I'm doing this chair, this pendant chair. I'm doing it. And then no one is stopping me, okay? I'm just putting it out there. Don't fireplace is big organic one. Yep. Thank you very much, Prez. The heart button. We love a good heart button. You sent me the pic. Let me see if I can open this on here. I'm opening it up in browser. Well, it's a very simple fireplace. I'm sure I'm going to figure out what I want. Curtains? I haven't seen anyone put curtains at their windows. Oh, there's curtains there. I lie. But most of them no. Like there's not even blinds at this window. Fulfilling your MCM dreams. I will MCM dreams. Lots of times, I don't know, I find it, some of the items, I'm gonna say this politely, tacky sometimes. Some of the MCM items I'm actually gonna make, but I feel like it's all based on the setting. Like, I really like the Arnie Jacobsen, the Series 7 chairs. Have I got one pinned here? Like, some of the times I find them tacky. Well, that's the Grand Prix one. But I feel like in this setting, it works well. MCM stands for Mid-Century Modern. Do I have a thingy here pinned? I don't have a one pinned. Oh, here's a Series 7. These chairs, like, I feel like in this setting, I can say hell yeah, it looks good. But I feel like lots of the times maybe they're in like more smaller interiors. The canteen chairs, yeah. I used to work for my dad when I was like first year of uni. Yeah, just coming out of sixth form, going into uni. And at their office, they had these Series 7 chairs for like the waiting room and all of the meeting room chairs. This dining room, yeah, it's super, like, this is the vibe. If you tell me what vibe I want, we want the vibe like this, okay? A bit more colour though, not just white. Curtains in Paris is not a thing, especially in the sort of living room. We use the shutters most time. I forget the. That's the thing. These are recessed and they don't have any shutters. Like, this isn't like shutters pushed back. So I'm not too sure. And again, radiators underneath. Louis Paulson lamps. So the one I want to do is the artichoke lamp. The artichoke pendant, I have it pinned on here. I'm sure I have. This bad boy is a giant one. So this is the pendant lamp I think I would like to tackle. Felix did one of them. I always forget which one. It's kind of similar to this one for our last Shop the Look, the Athena one. Pelly dining chairs are nice. I have no idea what that one is. I miss curtains by curtains, but I've seen mostly no curtains, or I've occasionally seen some blinds, but they're like inset. Do you see like roller blinds? But like all the way up to the top, because you need to let all the light in. But I honestly, I don't know. I'm just not getting window treatment from this set. It's not giving me window treatment. Not your favorite Black Beauty? Wow. Well, if you Felix has already done the other one, the PH whatever it is. Where's House of Harlocks? House. Oh look, it's the fireplace. He did this one. That one's even more. I think Pierre Sims did them as well. The other lamps. I'm like, dude, they've been done. We'll move on to the next one. Do you need an Eames chair? Eames is not Danish, so it's not coming in. Between oceanic curtains and coastal shades, we have all the window treatments I'll ever need. It's true, right? What's the first thing it'll be living room? In the first set, we're gonna try and do like the basic foundations of like windows, doors, walls, floors, probably fireplace, lighting. And also I thought what I would also like to do is pretend that you also have a little balcony. So I would like to do like a metal patio table and chair, so you can have a little outdoor space thingy, which I have these pinned. You know, very simple. Also called Copenhagen dining chairs. Very fitting. Because Felix has already beat me to do the hay ones, so we'll have to do something like that. So that is the hope for that one. That's like first month. Second month, we need like a sofa, a love seat. I have no idea for those ones. I really like this folded one. Oh, don't worry. You didn't post a link, but it doesn't like dots. It doesn't like full stops without spaces. Candium's a great shop, yeah. What we're gonna do? Yeah. Then probably dining table, round dining table, rectangular one, 3 tile, 2 tile. A dining chair. I had series 7 in brackets. And then we have the Panton chair, which I showed you. We need a rug. I feel like is there such a thing as a Danish rug? Not really. But I would like a rug because I think it needs one. Felix did the Eames chair. Yeah, he did the Eames chair ages ago. In his London set. The Eames Lounger. Then we need probably a side table, and then I have B&O speakers. I have these pinned. Oh, I also pinned this like for random clutter. I pinned this is a Danish perfume. I was like, well, let's just find stuff. What was I looking for? B&O. Like, they have speakers like this. They're very fancy. But they also have simpler ones. Persian rugs. I can't get, yeah. I'm just like, look at the Danish IKEA site. That doesn't make it Danish. But no, I understand. To be quite honest, I think any Scandi rug, there's a jute rug, or I'm trying to show ones. Oh, I just realised what I... Okay, so in real life, I'm trying to decorate, and I got a sample of this rug actually. This rug here. I decided I don't want it because these look like sausages hanging off. But some kind of woven thing also. Some kind of woven rug. Maybe a lower pile. I don't think I want a... Do I want a shaggy one? I don't know. Make the sausages less brown. I think I would just like it if they just finished the thing without the fringing. Got to go, your phone's about to die, but I'll be in Discord more now, etc. Have a... Yes, you have fun. Thanks for coming. For clutter, what about a Danish like on a plate? That is, it could be a thing. Because also I was looking, because we're having dining table, right? I was like, could I do cutlery? And I have a book that has everything Danish, and it has things like cutlery designs. I was thinking we could do cutlery on the table that you can just plop down. Danish are very, they have this like blue painted dinnerware. I'm not sure about that one. Maybe we could make a more modern version. DK design book. Oh, what have I got? First of all, I have a Harrie design book. You know the French company Harrie? We have one of those. I have a book called Danish Lights, 1920 to now. Okay, moving all these from one side of me to the other. I have a book called, oh Jesus Christ, it's heavy. Modern Scandinavian Design. And it's a giant one. So I had to kind of weed out all the other Scandi countries when I was finding inspiration in that book. Jeez, these are heavy. Thanks, Liam. Thanks for stopping by. What else do I have? I have 101 Danish design icons. This one was good because it did like different genres of stuff. Like it had technology, all sorts in it. Also, did anyone know that Lego is Danish? It's Danish, by the way. Lego. If we were looking for clutter, someone's got to have like some like, I don't know, some Lego model or something. That would make, if someone can find a cool Lego model, that would make a cool item. And I have Wagner, just one good chair. Which is quite funny because I haven't picked any of his chairs to do. Actually, no, I was half thinking of one of them. Do I have it pinned? Do I have it pinned? Probably not. Don't have a hard enough life without stepping on Legos. Legos by my house, not risking my feet. See a cylindrical fireplace? Yeah, I'm half thinking. I think I'd rather do a cylindrical one than a square one. But then I'm also half thinking of, do I want one? A Lego coffee table. I've seen these. Are you talking about the giant Lego ones? I've seen people get these like giant Lego storage boxes and then turn them into coffee tables. Is that a thing? But yeah, I think we need something with Lego. Well, we got 2 months and I'm already late this month, so you know what we're gonna do. But yeah, doors. I need a good reference for some moulding. Fritz Hansen with furniture and cutlery design. Yep, I have some in my books. It's a shame that my camera doesn't work today, because I would have loved to be able to show you all. Because my camera even like tilts down to my desk, so I could just tilted it down and you could see it all. Yeah, I think I will start with I'm in the wrong section, right? Yeah. Lego flower boxes to hang outside windows. I'm trying to stay inside. As far as I get outside is the window, if you get what I mean. Actually, no, I'm doing a patio chair. What am I on about? I lied. Give us the easel for the TV. The easel for the TV? No, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna confess to you. These are my confessions. For the clean collection, I had the Samsung Serif TV on my list to be done. Now, I know it's not Danish, but I still want that bloody TV, and it's going to haunt me. So can we just ignore the fact that Samsung isn't Danish for that one item? If you don't know what I'm talking about, let me put Samsung Serif. You can forgive me. What? Temporary out of... I'll give you temporary not working. No live expert, I don't want... This is terrible previews. I'm like, how am I meant to see this? These previews are awful. Is there a Samsung... There you go. Why are these previews so bad? Yeah, it's kind of like this. And from the side, it's kind of like an eye, a serif eye. For this multi, do you want to look? Yeah. Lego chessboard, they make those. Okay, I'm thinking. It's very simple around the back. Look at that, nothing you can see. And the side, it's like this eye thing. Yeah, so I didn't get time to do it. I actually started meshing it and then gave up because it was frustrating me. I think it's one of the only items I've ever started and not finished. So, Bang & Olufsen TVs are simpler. Should I go to Bang & Olufsen? You let me know which one you prefer, actually. They also don't have very good previews. Like, they're a little bit... You know, they're a little bit much, I would say. Not that I'm trying to persuade you. Like, that is it. That it's a square. With extra decoration. Like, it's quite... bulky, some may say. You know, they have different ones, but it really is a square. it's boxy. Some of them are better than others, but it's very much a square. Might match the set more. I don't know. I just, oh God, it's gold. Gold makes it look. They have different, like the bottom. Sometimes it looks like, sometimes it's wood. Like this one has wood at the bottom. Then this one's like speaker fabric. You know, like you cover. Again, I think this might be just gold tone aluminium. But they're very they have such weird previews. They're calling it timeless design. I'm not too sure I agree with this. You know? I suppose that looks a bit better, but... So I'm like, do we stay true to the Danish price? Oh Jesus, the price is ridiculous. What does it start at? $8,300. Selfridges is a better angle. Okay. P and O. PV. Selfridges. Oh. Well, that wasn't good. Yeah, I don't know which one it is. Cheaper than living room TV. Look, this is not half as classy as the living room one. Hey Stephen, how you doing? Welcome back. Sorry, I'm the voice of God today because my camera decided not to want to be recognized by my computer. But yeah, just in case you've missed it, we are doing the apartment, Copenhagen. So we're thinking original walls, floors, that malarkey, doors, and then some nice mid-century modern furniture because we are in Copenhagen after all. Yeah, that's the vibe that we're going for. The 8,000 euros is for your sofa. Was it pounds as well? I think it was in pounds. It was in pounds. That means it's even more euros. That's like 10k, right? 10,000 euros. Without transparent curtains. Got rid of Discord. I don't know about is anyone still on Twitter? Is anyone still on Twitter? Because honestly, I'm thinking of ditching it. And I'm trying to be like, oh, it's like that last thing. I'm like, it's for work, but the thing is, it's not even really necessary for my work. You're only on Instagram and Threads. I'm gonna be honest with you, Threads, I love a good reading of just random shit on Threads. I don't know. Sorry. Oh, sorry. I should also call it X, shouldn't I? X. Never. I'm not calling that thing X. It's Twitter. Sorry, I'm drinking my melted frap. You only use it for you freeze to use it. Yeah, I'm just honestly since the old Elon's taken over, my tweets do not get seen by anybody. Honestly, like they don't get seen. Because you can see like how many people have seen your post. It's honestly got to the point where it's like, what's the point in me posting there? It's just more effort than it's worth. And remember last time I decided to have a random thought about, what was it, that luxury whatever pack? And then I got told I was a terrible person, so what's the point? You're on Tumblr. I think probably my most active platform is still Tumblr. I think Tumblr gets more interaction than Instagram. Sorry. I had to do it. It had to be finished. About 2 people I follow on Twitter past and wouldn't have known otherwise. It's kind of like the same like Facebook, right? I don't upload anything to Facebook, but it's still there. Like a bad smell. Anyway, right. Let's try and get these. I think I'm going to get my Octave... my Octave doors for reference. You refuse to call it X? Yeah, I don't. In normal conversation, I would never call it X. It's just, to me, it's Twitter. Right, I'm trying to open this. Let us find, I'm going to try and find my Octave. So my filing system is awful. I don't know if any of you also had this. I used to use Adobe Creative Cloud to back up all of my stuff, all of my work files, and then they stopped the service. So I switched to Google Drive, and it's fucking awful. Like, it's really bad. Also, the collaborations, you can't collaborate on it properly anymore. Like I used to, for example, on Adobe Creative Cloud, when I was doing a collaboration with Felix, one of us would make the folder and share it with the other person. And then we both save into the same folder and it updates and it synchronizes. Simple. With Google Drive, it doesn't work like that. I create a folder, I share it with him. He can only look at it online and drag in stuff. He can't just save to it. I'm trying to find Octave. No one has a problem with, what was it, Octave door sizes. I think they're good size, right? I'm just doing it as the starting off point. Where is modern pocket doors? Traditional wallpapers, traditional doors, that's the one. I'm going to open that up. Dropbox. I'm hoping Dropbox can do collaboration better. Can't you give him right also do? I give him the right. He can write to the folder, but it doesn't then appear on his computer. Like before, like with Adobe Creative Cloud, everything was synced and it was just there. Like you save into it like a normal folder. but he couldn't save into it like a normal folder. He had to drag stuff. I don't like it. I'm gonna do this for size. God, they're quite wide. What size are these? Why do these look... Oh, are these the pocket ones? That's why they're so wide. I was like, I didn't make the doors that wide. These are the doors. Yeah, we're just taking this as reference. You can also accuse me of reusing my messages if you like. I'm okay with that. File. Export selection. I haven't even... Do you know what? This is so new that I haven't made a folder for it. What am I up to? 13. It's folder number 13. It's bad luck. Will every door be available in white? Yes. I don't think I'm doing wood for these doors. To be quite honest, I think they're all going to be painted. What is this? The apartment. Oh shit. Oh, I can't do it. I'm just going to put the apartment. I'll put the apartment one. Hopefully I can do more of these in the future. Any new bath colours? Bath colours? What? Doors. It's gonna be octave door high. What the hell is all this off? Very strange. Puke. Oh, bath colours. I'm sure there'll be some kind of pukified colour. Bath, puke, spew, and sing. Look, I'm not trying to turn people off the CC. Okay, this is not. It's not what I was aiming for. My drive. What is this called? Why can I not see this folder? Oh. Hold on. I left out the 13. There we go. Sexy door, hub sided to have a flow of conversation while I'm trying to listen. Yeah, look, Count, you just need to tell him, get it together, okay? This is not time for conversation. Right, I'm going to try and get on my other screen the reference. Tell you what, I'll look at it on this screen though, because I don't know which one I want to do for the frame. You know, on Pinterest it's great sometimes, but you can't really see the detail. I would like an image where I can see the detail. Just so I never do the detail exactly, but like to be able to edit it. This is kind of a... I feel like this is a good... It has detail there and detail there, and then play in the middle. Open that in a new tab. Can I see references? I'm trying to see if there's any other ones that we... I definitely want this extra bit at the bottom as well. But again, it's very much decoration on the outside, and then this plain bit, and then another bit in the middle. Send him to the shops. Right, where are these big old giant doors that... Oh yeah, for front door. Like, for example, how it has a different lock on it and extra stuff. Oh, actually, okay, you know how this is the same person, Sophia Rowe, and this is her front door. The front door is actually the one I would... The front door is less ornate than the interior. This is actually the door that I would like to make. See how it has like this curved bit, but then has a plainer cassette? This works in The Sims. So it has this little handle lock, it has the normal door lock, it's got some extra stuff. Put a little peephole in there as well. And also it's like a derivative of the interior doors. Very plain. It's country. I'll just pin that for the colour. I don't think I'm too much of a fan of this simple inside. I'm trying to find where there's an image of her doors again. I opened them, but I think I closed the... Close the thingy. Make him dig his own hole, yeah. Dig the hole, now jump in. Can I see her thingy from this? Right there. This one's flatter, but yeah. You like this one? Okay. I bet this has like a similar design, right? Nah, this is a bit more extra. First of all, I think the doors are probably going to end up being a tiny bit wider. Well, let me see how tall these are. Yeah, I think they're going to end up being a bit wider. Just the proportions, I think, are a little bit wider. Getting my reference onto the other side, sorry. What is for Dindins? Dindins is reheated chicken nuggets to start off with, and then I'll have a late dinner of sea bass. I think this is... These are half decent doors. I think I'm going to start off with the frame. What? Tiramisu fried in honey. What? How is that an option? Oh, also, what we need to do, okay, I need to do a template here. So we're going to do a template for the wall because I'm trying to make these look deeper than they are. Wall thickness is 0.15. Oh shit, wrong way. I could just rotate it though. Height. Let's make this. We'll do this on a 4-meter wall high. And this, we'll make it 3 tiles wide. The cube is back. Everything great starts with a cube, right? Maybe this is reference. Right, I want a frame. I normally just get something. So in The Sims, all the doors open inwards, which means the depth needs to be on this side and the door needs to be hung on the back side. So I think the first task really, I'm going to use this as a height guide. First task is to fake the depth. Finally got a dual ninja. Yeah, I have a dual ninja. I'm gonna round it. I'm gonna pull them to here. Right. So how far can we come out? How far does this come out? Could probably make them come out a bit more from the wall. I'm already decidedly pooped off for the fact that this is so... These walls really are quite thin in the game. I'm like, when you see this is the thickness of a wall. And there's me being like, let's give it depth, you delusional cow. How delusional can she get? First task. Most of the time I do this and then at the end I change it. I think it actually needs to be narrower. This was correct. Past self was all right. The new set is going to be called The Apartment Copenhagen. We are going to be doing some turn of the century walls, floors, doors, windows, and then mid-century modern Danish specific Danish mid-century modern furniture. Sam thinks she's been delusional, but she makes some of the best he's seen during this. But oh, seriously, delusion, delulu. What are you, delulu? Always. I might make them a bit taller than these, but I think they work. Came as here and I had to do it. No worries. Oh, I didn't go to Copenhagen. It was just Felix. Felix went with his cousins, actually. I was here, the poor person at home. Yes. Okay, first of all, I'm going to make these slightly fatter. Because look, they barely poke out of the wall, right? First thing I'm going to do is make it a bit fatter. They always look so fat because you've got the wall in between and then you're like... ugh. London is better than Copenhagen. Too bad the Danes should not embrace the glass block wall. Oh my god. Are you obsessed with these glass block walls? What's his... Little Dicker made glass block walls. Like, don't they stack together? This was like years ago. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna, just for argument's sake, I'm gonna use this to try and see if this is gonna work. I'm just gonna use this to quickly mock up something. Just to see if it's worth doing. What happened to Little Dicker? I don't know. I think he posted that I don't know, he was doing something in real life. Didn't have the time, and then he just he has been gone for a while. It's like a year? Over a year? So this, we're gonna make this as fat as this. Right, for argument's sake. And then I want to see what it looks like if I move these to be offset. I think these are the right thickness for a door though. Doors if when they're shut they are flush or if they are slightly outset. I'm trying to find a door. So I'm trying to find a door as reference. Robert Allen said it'd be cool. No, it's called the Apartment Copenhagen. That's what I'm going to call it. Hopefully, I can do apartments in the future from different locations or on different themes. So really, this one is just an excuse to do Danish MCM furniture. Can we see this door from the other side, please? I just need to see if on the other side they're always bloody open. Oh, is this going to show it? I would say that's flush with the inside of the door, right? I think it ends up being flush. I don't think it's offset at all. Good question. As a new head mod in Create Music, I see him around. Is he still around? He's not creating, but he's... What, is he still helping? Brendan, can you make CC inspired in Edinburgh front architecture? I suppose that's a general UK. Do you know what? I've never been to Edinburgh, but I know there's some amazing interiors and architecture. The Sims tweeted, Sims Discord has hit 50k members. To celebrate, we are giving away 50 EP codes. Head over to Discord, post a screenshot of your best Sims 4 moment in Sims 4 Best of Entries Discord channel for a chance to win an EP of your choice. Want an EP of your choice? Go, run. There can only be one, and if you don't know that quote, you suck. I don't know the quote, I'm sorry. Have you seen Vip's discount in cold? Oh, don't worry, it's having a fart. I'm not chastising you. Guest house in cold Hawaii, planning to visit for dinner design. Yeah, I'll have a look. For this one, I hadn't planned on doing it interior, but I know Vip does other furniture pieces. Highlander. I'm sorry. I've watched it, but it would have fallen out of my head by now. You know, it's not one that I watched over and over again. Can we see a closed door? Like, for the love of sweet Jesus. It's always from the other side. Oh, here's a closed door. Yeah, it fits inside the frame. And then the hinges. This is almost recessed into the frame. Like, the hinge is inside the frame. This is not going to be how I'm doing it. Yes, this one isn't. Okay, we're doing it like that. Right, this one would go... This is based on these proportions. Let's see if it... Did I not make these doors accurately? Look, they don't meet at the top. Shh, you never saw it. It's probably the high poly mesh I messed up and then I edited it. That was where it would be. Look at it. This is barely a recess. Like, would we even class this as recess door? Is this enough of a recess to class it as a recess door? Save. I suppose I can. Look, it's only a mock-up. There's not anything there. Let me drag this thingy in here. I don't need Kitchen 2.0 there anymore. I don't need the minimalist one. Bye. Is it enough? Let me put a wall around it as well. I'm just gonna... remember how to use this program, that would be helpful. Thanks. I'm going to do the cutout like that, and then is it this one? Yeah. Boom. Did I do both? No. You remind me of all the patience you have. Oh, yeah, sometimes I don't have patience. Sometimes you don't. God, this is confusing with these lines on. Okay, I'm just trying to think. Can we make this a little bit deeper? Like if we made this a tiny bit deeper, can we... Like, is this too far away from your wall is the question. That tiny bit will probably add a bit more because it means we get to move these back a bit. Friends with lot 51, if you want his code for the doorbell, you could repurpose it. Oh, okay. Was that for that intercom suggestion? There was a, I'm overusing these doors. I know. The recessed doors are always something that I've wanted. The only thing, like, because we actually have, I have to do the same for the windows. But I feel like for the windows, mind you, I probably want to do open windows as well. So no, the thickness of the door does, the window does matter. Just because I think these are the right thickness for a door. Do you think I could get away with making them slightly thicker? You know what we do? In true reality, these will probably actually be able to come out a bit further because this goes inwards. But I think what we can do is not put them in so much. And then this is probably anything to steal a couple extra millimeters. I always have the playhouse in the garden, even if my Sims don't have a king, because of how much energy went into it. Thank you so much for using the item. That was quite a bit of energy. Dear Sims, can we just make the walls a little bit deeper in the game? It would, like, yours sincerely, Harrie, aka Sam. You know, just a little bit more, because I just the reference is just so much fatter. But no, wrong ones. I think we've got about as much as we could possibly get. Her ones aren't even that deep, but I'm just a little bit obsessed with having recessed doors. Like even these are like recessed. You don't know how the Sims else is telling. Seriously, like who thought let's make these wall thicknesses this? Oh, this is her thingy, the other side. Look how deep this is. Oh. And then it's only a tiny bit out from the wall. In a dream world, that's what I want for the Sims 5. I got asked earlier about Sims 5's wishes. I want the walls to be thicker. Thank you. Because look at that and look at that. It's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. And I don't want to make my like doors thinner to make it appear that there's a deeper recess. I don't think we're too far away from the wall though. I feel like I could do a smidgen fatter. God, I really don't like the way I made these doors, so I'm just gonna ignore the fact that I don't like them. I will say there are a lot of pocket doors from old Danish architect. Yeah, I've seen a few pocket doors, but I really wanted these opening ones just because I'm a little bit obsessed with the hinge. I said, yeah, I don't think you hear when I said it. I have spotted one detail that every single hinge is painted over to match the door. And I'm like, I want a painted over hinge. It's the only reason I'm doing the doors. You know that building's insulated like a champ. It is. Damn, you're already meshing? Oh no, don't worry. This isn't a new mesh. This is from Octave. I'm just trying to mock this up to see if it's worth putting the effort into to make recessed doors. I think this is about. Oh, I think I made them a bit fatter so I can go back again. What the hell happened there? What are you... Oh, sometimes you're like, what are you snapped to? Okay, well, that was a great one. I think that is about as great as we're gonna get. You've got a slightly chunky frame, but I'm sure there's some tricks we can do. I think Sam's gonna be unhinged by the time I will be unhinged, actually. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm just gonna be unhinged. Okay, this is what we're aiming for. This nice little recessy bit. Right, let's get to it. I'm gonna see. I think it's easiest just to make definitely fatter frames than this one. So I'm gonna make a straight piece. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a straight piece and then we'll duplicate it to make the... What the fuck did I do? We'll duplicate it to make the... I think the doors are a good size. I'm gonna go wider with the frame. Have I got something? Yeah. Beautiful ventilation grills. Oh! Just realised my doors in my house have recessed doors. See? Everyone's got a bloody recessed door and we can't even get a good one in The Sims. Just can't get a good recessed door when you want one, huh? Right, where's my reference? Did I open this in a new tab? I don't actually like the detail on that one. I think I prefer this. What one did we find? This one? I quite like this detail, which is the same as that. And then, yeah, I like this plain bit at the bottom. So actually you can see, this helps to see the detail. It goes like flat here, and then it comes out and flat again. Right. You think anyone in DeVito's life calls him Daniel? I bet his mother called him Daniel. And a steam room, so you need spa day for it. Are we talking about replicating your house? Oh my god, Jesus, that was a bit far. Okay, details, details, details. We'll do one side and then replicate it. Sorry, duplicate it. I want this one. And then another one like this. Just get rid of all of this at the moment and we can concentrate on this one bit. That will be flat with this. Right, I think I want this bit a bit fatter. On the edge. Tabs new bathroom set. Did I see this? Did I see the bathroom set? I'm sure I did. Do I like sauna? It's too hot. I don't know what type. I don't know what type it is. Oh, you know the wet sauna. That one, I always found it difficult to breathe. The dry one was all right, but like the wet, oh, I was like, can't breathe. I feel like this one probably dips a bit. Just want this to hold its shape, so we will the only thing is with this, probably want this like here. Better. And then this is gonna go probably back. think it needs slightly one more detail in here and then the other one. Fitting all this stuff in. You avoid places where it will potentially see feet that gross you out. You were melting. I think I when I was in Bali, I thought I was gonna melt from the humidity, but I actually found it pretty easy, which I wasn't expecting. Delete that off. I feel like theirs is a bit wider. It's quite substantial. This one looks spindly. Not designed for hot places, Ben. Look, I am designed for hot places with my brown skin, but still. I'm still British. I'm still way too acclimated to the temperatures over here. You do elevate to the humidity. It's like, for example, at the moment, like, I go out for my walk every day and it's been bloody freezing, but anything above 15 degrees and I feel overly hot wearing a hoodie, right? I'm like, oh, it's a bit hot because I'm walking and you build up some heat and I'm like, oh, it's a bit hot. Anything above 15 degrees and I'm in a t-shirt. But like in Bali when I was there, it was like 31 degrees consistently every day. When it dropped to like Celsius, not Fahrenheit. When it dropped to 28 degrees Celsius, it was like it was freezing cold. I could have worn a hoodie easily. I was like, oh, what is this temperature? You just get used to it. US South, it's 31. My parents have a friend that lived in Texas and decided that they were going to move to Las Vegas. Now, I was like, it's even hotter. What is wrong with you people? And in Fahrenheit, they left Texas and it was 101 degrees, and they went to Vegas and it was 108 Fahrenheit. So, what was the? Why would you move there? You said Texas is too hot, but then you'll move to Vegas. Singapore was hot. I need to go to Singapore actually. Always super humid. I'm trying to think. In Bali, I said Bali, the sun was not too powerful. Like it was. Yeah, it wasn't too powerful. In Thailand, the sun was like, dude, that thing is gonna singe you alive. Shocked by summer temperature, yeah. New York is just extremes. In winter, it is freezing, like snow. Like if you go out without a scarf around, like over your mouth and stuff, you're gonna get pneumonia. But then in the summer, it's roasting. It's just a sticky mess. And then it will just be like a thunderstorm, and you'll be like, ugh. You'll literally walk outside and be like, for fuck's sake. Yeah. The East Coast in general is just extremes. See in the UK, we are not extreme because we're just mediocre, right? We just have this general mediocrity of never having extremes. That's why there was, yeah. Honestly, when I was in New York, September last year. Yeah, I went to New York September last year, and I was walking just. Did I go to Times Square? I was like 2 blocks from Times Square, walking towards where Macy's is, right? And the road was literally just a giant craters in it. And I was like, this would never happen in the UK. Like, we have potholes sometimes, but it was like extreme. Wales is just wet. Yeah. Look, London's just been wet. Today, it is, how much? It's 21 degrees currently today. This is like the best day we've had in like over a month. Oh yeah, you're in winter now, right? Going into winter. New York Rose is shopping back. I'm like, if I was a New Yorker, I'd be like, excuse me, where are my taxes going to? Because apparently not to upkeep the city, right? The roads are so bad. I'm like, I think I need an extra. This is lovely and all. Maybe I should just keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. I told you in The Sims, you just gotta learn to edit. I'm trying to think if this would. Like, let me make you a bit fatter. Manhattan takes New York takes. Yeah, exactly. Where's it going? Oh, it's going to the military. I forgot. That's where it goes. Siphon it off. If I do this, what does it look like? Heinous? Apparently so. I'm just gonna slope this in. I'll make it a curve. Third world superpower. It really is. I feel like America is a third world, but just from the sheer volume of inhabitants, it ends up having so much power. Right, I'm making this into a curve. It's a nice little curvy burvy. This one needs to be a bit sharper, and I also want it extra. It like needs extra detail here. I would like to get like the frame finished, this thingy on stream, so that we can actually see what it's going to look like. And then I can just use the doors as placeholders. I'm going to be honest, I kind of like that it just curves in. I know they have extra details, but I kind of just like it plainer. the bloggers go to bed. I can't relate. I went to my friend's daughter's 3rd birthday party, and I was like, I'm the only person here without children, and I was like, what am I doing here? You know, when it's like everyone has the talk about, you know, how you should do this for your kids. What's your opinion on this? Like, you have to have an opinion on homeschooling. What's your opinion on homeschooling? What's this? Oh, we went to Disneyland Paris. Like, oh yeah, I've got good savings for you. I'm like, oh my God, I really can't relate. I'm just like, I was like, why did I come to a 3-year-old's party? Then I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to be a good friend. I remember. And it was only 2 hours because it's a 3-year-old. So they can only have a party for 2 hours. I was like, I can do this. I can do this. It is a whole... the kids... Well, I can't... I was at ASD assessment today. We had to be in Chester for a half night. How far away is that from you? Good, aren't you, Sam? Hey, Anthony, welcome. Yes, it's a live stream. First one back. We have technical difficulties, so that's why my face is not on the screen today. But we are attempting to make the frame. And okay, I'm just going to copy this. And I'm going to add the extra detail in, and then I'll decide which one I prefer. Let's do it like this. Extrude this one out. Hey, Katrina, welcome. Welcome back. It's been forever and a day. Francis stream always equals tech. Yeah, I know. I can't. I thought, you know, it's going to be easy. Nothing was linked. There was no sound at the beginning of stream. Everything had to be relinked. It's like it's sod's law, isn't it? First of all, I want to get rid of this one, actually. The fuck is this? You know, sometimes when you're like, what did that do? Did I turn this on or off? Probably putting a supporting thing in here might help. It's going to be like that. I think I'm definitely preferring the other one. Like this. Go to kids' party, be the fun art, hype the kids up and go home and take a nap. Seriously, that day, it was on a Sunday, the party was like 2 till 4. Right? And I was done for the rest of the day. That was it. That was me done. I was supposed to work. I delayed my release of the last part of Clean by a day because I couldn't do any work. Kids love it. Yeah, but these kids are like, they're young. So you can't do stupid jokes. They're not quite at the age where you could just be stupid. The most I could do is like blow bubbles. That was my party piece. Blow some bubbles. feel like this one would need to be even wider. Let me see this. I feel like we just need to delete out some of this shit. Oh, that was a bit better. Fart noises sounded a witty joke for 3. Okay, fart noises, okay. Music has stopped. Oh, we've got to that bit where I've got to restart it. Back to the beginning again. Thanks for that. Chat took. Yeah, it was my friend's. It's my friend's daughter. But by the end of it, came out being asked to be a godmother. So what can I say? I've got it. I've got it. Still got it. Kids love the balloons. How do you guys in the UK have a massive... Well, I don't know if I'd call it a massive, but it's an election, yeah. What did you get as a present? Oh, I bought my soon-to-be goddaughter a... What are they called? Tony's thingy. That box they put no, I was good. I actually got a present, not even a voucher. Right, the Tony's thing, you put the little character on top and it does music or stories. I had never heard of them before. Never. Didn't know they were a thing. And I got the it's Princess and the Frog, because she is a brown child. So I decided to get her the only brown princess there was. And then I did... you can get blank ones where you can record your own things. So I got that one. She's very much into anything unicorns, princess, pink, glittery, all of that. She dresses herself. And she is often wearing wings down the street. Usually just buy Duplo or Lego. We got us a climbing frame. He'd love that the most. Didn't even acknowledge his fat presence. Tony the... No, it's called Tony. T-O-N-I-E. Isn't it? Is that what it is? Tony. T-O-N-I-E. Tony's. Tony's? It's Tony's. This is them. This box. Apparently this is all the rage. Right? This is the Tony. This is a Tony box. This is happily listening. No worries, Perez. Don't have to apologise. Right, so you get the different characters and you put them on top and they like do tunes and songs and stories and shit. So you get a box. Look, every child must have the Very Hungry Caterpillar book, right? And then you can put like paddings. You've got Frozen. Yeah, this is a thing. I had no clue until like a few weeks ago. So you can put bedtime stories, songs, tales, nursery rhymes. all of that. Yeah, they're the proper licensed one. You've got the Toy Story. They got all Disney princesses stuff. And then you got Spot the Dog. There's so many different licenses they must have got for this. Yeah, Care Bears. They got all of them, and then yeah, they've got ones. They've got French songs. They got German one. Beethoven for kids. You want to get some Beethoven for kids? Even with Elf on the Shelf. All of these, they put them on and then they do stories and stuff. You're welcome. I'm educating you all. Believe it or not, Felix knew what this was before me. I think they are. You mentioned Smith's toy store before, but I got mine on Amazon. I ordered them off of Amazon Prime. Next day delivery. Boom. Why leave your house when you can order on Prime? There's a Bubba Black. He was like, yeah, I know about them. My nephew loves them all. And I was like, what? I had no idea. So yeah, it's a cute thing though, right? And the kids get to do it because it like senses what one is on top and plays the appropriate thing, so they can start and stop it by moving the character on and off. Why is Shrek being sexy? Oh, I didn't see it. I closed it. I apologise for Shrek's sexiness. Maybe it's not child appropriate. Okay, what does this one do? I'm trying to sort this one out. I think this one's a bit wider than the original, but Shrek posing like he's getting paid like a French girl. Oh, was he laying down? Pick me like one of your French girls. Yes, this is Autodesmire. Donkey. Pay me like one of your French girls. I can't do the Scottish accent. Okay, I've done my two little profiles. I think I have a general opinion, I think. Because I feel like this has to be so much wider to work, because it's got the third detail in it, whereas this one can be this. Sweet and innocent back. What are you on about? You're still very innocent now. Okay, I'm gonna make these into a frame and we'll take a vote on which one we prefer. Wrong bloody way, cutting love. Wrong way. Everything is just wrong. Discrete rotate. Thank you. Relative 45 degrees. Filthy. What are you on about? You're pure. Absolutely pure. Simpson are definitely upping their game with meshes and Texas house. What? Upping their game? Whatever do you mean by this? You're not being serious, are you? You started to cock some juicy stuff. Okay. Now, was that really a slip? Or was that on purpose? But Yorkshire man corrupted me. Look, Carol, just be grateful that you were never at my Twitch live streams before, okay? This is nice and clean, okay? Let me just duplicate that for a second. And then mirror this. Where's it? Oh, I'm not even at 0. Oops. Make it filthy. Look, but it's during the day. You've got to have a bit of decorum, please. Please. Those were in the evenings, you know? Evenings are different. Why is that not rotating properly? There we go. Delete. Modify, send a pivot. 8. That's the one. Boop. Duplicate this. And we need an opinion on if we like keep it. Yes, thank you for keeping it clean. Have some naughty figure sculpture that said, look, Felix has got wrestling dudes in one set. He released it in, I forgot what it was. Okay, that's the most you're gonna get. Right, we'll join this together. See if we like this. Edit mesh. Merge, bitches. 0.001. Five in my mind, going to be a parent and shut my lad's bed. Love doors, so make it work. See you all tomorrow, unless Sam has technical issues. Yeah, I will definitely see you tomorrow. Let's hope. Just need to add supports into these. Oh, hello. Why is it on the diagonal? It's always like so extreme. Right, do it like that. That's way too curved. That'll do it. You love Felix at that. I'd forgotten what that set that was in. He had that as a work in progress for like literally years. It's not too bad actually. Apart from you can't see that this. Let me do this. No, I don't want you there. I want you there. How is that there? I'm literally pressing X and I want you to go. There, that's the one. Mrs. Andrews. Bye, Mrs. Andrews. I remember that bottle story every now and then, and it makes me sad. Are you talking about my bottle story? Exploding tequila bottle. Oh, that. Oh god. My exploding tequila bottle. Oh god. Still, everyone's. I'm like, thank God I didn't buy my mum too expensive tequila. Thank God I was being. Thank God I was generous, but not that generous. Can you imagine buying it twice? I'd forgotten how much I paid for it, but it weren't cheap. I'm going to be honest with you, it doesn't look so bad. It's actually a pretty good interpretation of it. Lost tequila, but yeah. That tequila bottles, I think it's gone. I've forgotten what tequila it was. It's not too bad. Like, it has the flat bit, it has, and this bit is a tiny bit curved, so it adds a detail in it. This bit could probably be a bit sharper. Oh, I don't even have a support line, that's why it's so curved. We'll do one there. Is that half decent? Pour, was that pour some out? I'm not wasting good tequila. Also, that tequila, Felix did the tequila bottle for, was it Harlux? What's that famous one that's like a tall one with the leaf, the white and blue one? I don't even know what tequila it's called, right? But he did that, and then when we saw it in real life, and it's we hadn't seen the bottle in real life when he did it for Harlux. And then we saw it in real life, and it's the biggest bottle known to man. The proportions were slightly off. Right, this one, we'll do the same for this one. To see what it's going to look like. I don't think I have this the right height though. A bit taller. Do you know, it could be a tiny bit taller. Kind of like that. We made it bigger all the way around. Right, smooth you. So you look kind of like that. We also need to put like this plain bit at the bottom as well. But actually it looks good. We're going to do this one. We'll do the same with this, and then we'll decide which one we like. Delete that out. Duplicate you. another cut. But the other, oh shit, I hate when I do that. That way. Class Azul Tequila. Yeah, the bottle's ginormous. I think I might have tasted that tequila afterwards. I'm not too sure. Let's just say it wasn't memorable. Is it one of those things that's more about the hype than the actual taste? Damn, are we still going to just got home? Hey, Nils. Yes. I still haven't had the nuggets. No. I'm gonna have double dinner today. I'm gonna have the nuggies. I haven't had anything since breakfast because that's the way I roll. Yeah, I haven't had any nuggets. I had breakfast at like 9 o'clock this morning. Yeah, I was pretty early. Yeah, no, I'm just useless. Gotta be honest with you. I'll make up for it in what am I current? I got these like popped crisps. They're actually popped potato. Normally they're like lentils or something, but they're popped potatoes. And they're barbecue flavour, and I'm slightly obsessed. Okay, I did it. Nuggets are refrozen self. They probably have. I need to see this. But we will just have this done by this frame. We're gonna do the frame and then we're gonna call it. We'll decide which one, and then by tomorrow I'll have this like fancy door to show you, and you'll be like, oh my god, you're so brilliant, you're such a genius. And I'll be like, yeah, totally am. Not. I'll probably be on the struggle bus somewhere, you know, going down struggle lane. So pop BBQ. Yeah, what are they called? Oh, hold on. I'm moving to find it. They are called pop chips. Popped, not fried. Barbecue flavour potato snacks. It says 100 calories per 23 gram serving, and in this packet there's 85 grams. Not too bad. Like 300 calories in that. Buy mine in Sainsbury's. In all your greatest Costco sell the big bags, do they? Oh. Give a 300. No, I can't. I have to buy smaller bags. I can't control myself. I wouldn't. I'd be like, more. Oh, yeah, I meant to join these together. Samantha, please. Edit mesh. Merge. 0.001. Yeah, they're tasty. I used to get these like diet ones, and I'm sure they were like popped soya or something, and they were barbecue flavour, and I don't know, I find them really moreish. Slightly addictive. It's a bit like Pringles. Once you pop, can't stop. Apart from Pringles I never buy, so I can very much stop. All the way around. It does. Okay. And then also I realised that this needed a supporty bit. Okay, let's see what does this have a see what this one looks. That wasn't what it was meant to do. Didn't put my supports in for this. No 0.03, or was it 2 on the other one? I think it was 2. We'll be getting built in my... Yeah, no, it's only a 2-month thing. I'm going to be doing something with Felix in 2 months. So we decided jointly that it would feel a bit better to be started in the autumn. So there was a 2-month gap of content. And this is what you're seeing, the 2-month content gap. Oh, this needs some more supports. What? I hate it when this... I hate it when this S thing happens. I don't know whatever makes this red. I really need to just find that out. Say unsupported. No, look, you can't. Not every nickname's gonna stick. Okay. This is just a quick little trial. I don't know if we can even see these. Let me turn off the thingy. Try and decide what one I like. Okay, we have a choice of 2. I don't know if we can even see them. Please ignore this weird thing at the corner. But there's one that has like... This has a kind of curve going inwards. Then we have a flat bit and we have this bit coming out. And then we have this one, which has basically the same detail without this extra thing here. It just is square, curves in, and has this extra inner detail. The left one, divine unsupported. Yeah, don't forget the divine one. I'm gonna be honest. I think I like the left one, which I wasn't thinking I was going to. I thought it was going to end up being too fussy, but it's not. But the left, yeah, also is a little bit fatter. I think. Where does it end up? It's a tiny bit wider. It's a tiny bit fatter. And I think it looks good for it. The middle one, how dare you? I think the left one. Shall I do a poll? We'll end the stream on a good poll, alright? Let's do which frame? Right. Okay, I'm gonna do it for like quick blast of 1 minute. Okay. Does this work? Oh, we can have more technical. Right. 0 for left. Do exclamation mark vote, and then a space, and 0 for the left. Exclamation mark vote, then a space and 0, or a space and 1. None of you are counting. None of this voting is counting. That's the one. Without the brackets, without the brackets. think it's a landslide, right? Is that minute up yet? How long? Oh, it's up. What's it saying? Left. One was done. We both agree. Bye, bitch. You're going. Delete. All done. Left one. Perfect. Perfect way to end. I want to say thank you very much for coming back after a very long time away. I will save this actually before... Oh god, didn't want to do that. Edit. Before we go. Okay. We saved it. We've got the frame going. Hopefully by tomorrow I will have the semblance of a door and stuff. And yeah, fingers crossed. Sorry, you missed it. You missed the vote. You missed the vote. But yeah, I'm going to go and enjoy my refrozen nuggies. And I will see you all tomorrow at the same time. Well, not same time because I won't be late tomorrow. Okay? 3:30. Don't worry. I'm sure you would agree. So have a good evening, everyone. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.